Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Tommy Pham, and we are set for baseball here.
Tampa Bay, left fielder Tommy Pham.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Standing in, Daniel Robertson. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone. You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Gardner calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Third baseman number 7.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Brett Gardner.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
1 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Herschel Choi. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Number 10, Edwin
Infield in the
Encarnacion.
overshift here. Now the pitch. High pop up. Choi is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Austin Meadows is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he will get there to make the running play. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Michael Brantley.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in, Justin Turner, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Miguel
the pitch.
Andres.
Miguel Andres stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Shortstop, Starlin Castro.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Gardner. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Andrus is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Greg Bird. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Encarnacion. The tag, and he is out. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. Suarez is there for it. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He pulls this one into right. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. For Gardner, he picks up double number 2 on the year. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crowd. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And the Rays are in the hit column. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Gardner will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. There is Altuve. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 14.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And he is out on the tag.
First baseman, Herschel Shaw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Herschel Choi stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
A little bouncer. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Davis waits on the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Austin Meadows comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Ramirez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Too low, 1-0.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And Castro makes it all the way around to third with a triple. Here now is Mike Zunino, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Nope. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. 2-2. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ramirez has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Miguel Andres. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So striding forward now, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meadows going back on it. He gets there to make the catch. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Robertson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. This is in the air out to right field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Jose.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Encarnacion has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Herschel Choi. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Davis.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-2 now. Left side. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter number 13.
Digging in, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Miguel Andres. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Kevin Kiermaier.
In there for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses low and away, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Daniel Robertson.
Second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Grounded to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Greg Bird.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the lead.
Emilio Pagan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 13, Emilio Pagan.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Center fielder.
Standing in, Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. But they will not get two. He's safe at first, and the go-ahead run comes in to score. first pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Eugenio Suarez.
Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the
number
top.
0. Adam Ottavino.
Hit to third. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Edwin Encarnacion now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 2.
Now in the box, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, Jay Happ. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under. The
Leading
lights.
off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder Brett Gardner.
Fouled straight back. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Lays off 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Got him. Ready now, Jose Altuve. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Altuve.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. To third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground near home, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez moves over, 1 away. Striding in, Daniel Robertson. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Miguel Andres. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Miguel Andres.
Now a flare out to left center. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Herschel Choi. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
D-Rock.
1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters. 2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Davis now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ramirez is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a swing and a fly ball, and that's in there. Base hit. Encarnacion is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Turner.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Little dribbler back at him. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Hit hard to the right. 1-2. Here it comes. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Striding in once again, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robertson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ramirez has a beat on it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Lifted in the air to center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brett Gardner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman, number 20.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Encarnacion is there, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Meadows. First pitch on its way.
96.
Lined back over second, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Line towards center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. First time up, he went down looking. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. On the ground up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Miguel Andres. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Miguel Andres.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Meadows is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Herschel Choi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Here comes another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 25.
So digging in now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hopped up. Castro is there for it, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tommy Pham.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To 2-2 now.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Tulowitzki. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for Tampa
Digging
Bay.
in once again,
Second
Daniel
baseman.
Robertson.
Daniel
Third trip to the plate for him here
Robertson.
tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate
Third
now,
baseman,
Eugenio
number 7.
Suarez.
Eugenio
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ramirez racing back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled down the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
13, Justin Turner.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Meadows coming on. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is line to left. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Troy Tulowitzki goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1, here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to send him packing again. High pop-up. Suarez is there for it, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Chris Davis.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jonathan Holder gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jonathan Holder.
Drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He started out some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. Pham has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away. In now, Daniel Robertson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Daniel Robertson.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. So striding in, Herschel Choi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Thought he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. Got
him to miss the breaking ball there. Herschel Choi becomes the first out of the inning. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit on the ground toward the left. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Chris.
This one's flared out toward left. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Starlin Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starlin Castro.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Sanchez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3. With a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Clint Frazier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Ready on 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and away. will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Rays, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.